All right. Hey, Pisces. So today we're going to be doing your next phase reading. We're going to see what's in store for you, what you've been called to do next, actions needed, impact, try to get a little bit of advice from your spirit guide. Also, I do want to apologize for the lighting. I have been fighting with it for like 20 minutes trying to get the perfect lighting. It's like cloudy outside. My windows aren't windowing. It's a stressful moment. So if you can just bear with it, I would be so appreciative. But I already shuffled the deck and already cleansed the space, so we can go ahead and get started. All right. What is Pisces being called to next? What is Pisces being called to next? Ooh, what is Pisces being called to next? That was like very majestic. Okay, what is Pisces being called to next? Called to next. Oh, wait. Okay, okay. I know these came out before that, but I'm just gonna do a whole reshuffle because that was just a train wreck. Okay, well, before let me just okay, let me shuffle these. Okay, all right, there we go. Oh, and there we go. Okay. Justice card, Star card, and Six of Swords. Okay. Spirit's asking you, what do you want? That's a very big question. It's like very like as soon as this card popped up, it was very much like, what do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want. And it's not so much the energy of like manifestation, but it's literally like declaring and claiming what belongs to you and what you is it's being very strict with the wording it wants me to use because I want to say what do you like it want like it doesn't want you to have any like it doesn't want you to like want something that is that you still have the mindset of like it doesn't belong to you yet. It wants you to want something that you already feel like is yours. And so that wording though is like very key because spirit's telling you to like when you claim something and when you move to declare what is yours, it doesn't want you to have that mindset of like, oh, it's gonna come to me. I'm claiming this and it's gonna come to me. It's more like it wants you to have the energy where I'm claiming it because it's already mine. It doesn't want you to have any like not saying you have doubt in your words or in your mind, but it doesn't want you to even like allude to there being even a moment where the something that you're claiming never really belonged to you. That sounds confusing. But it's basically like let's just say, right, what you want is a certain type of business. You want to work for your like what you want is to work for yourself. And you might not be in that stage right now where you're working for yourself, but spirit is like very if that's something what you want, spirit is saying to claim it like you already are working for yourself. Oops. Even if like I said, you're still working a 9 to 5 for somebody else, still have that mentality. You're working for yourself. If it's a relationship, if you want to enter a relationship, still have the mentality that you're already in a relationship. Have that mentality. Claim it because it's already yours. And it's like it's basically right. It's saying it's creating your reality, and not so much manifesting your reality. Um, it's putting yourself in a mental space where you're. It's like almost shifting timelines. Almost. It's like it's make spirit wants to force you into a position where you're being called to be in a to be put yourself in a position where there's no doubt in your mind that what you want to belong to you doesn't already belong to you. You know what I mean? Okay. I feel like that was confusing. Hopefully, you understood that. If not, please ask questions down in the comments down below. I'll be more than happy to answer or offer any clarification. Um, but yeah, with the star card and the Six of Swords, with the star card, this is you. This is like your energy, like the energy that you're being put the what you're is visiting your energy to be for your next phase is just like no matter your gender, right? It's just have that like bad bitch energy is to have that total control of yourself and total control of your thoughts and total control of your emotions. um Being really balanced but also being really balanced in all the good aspects of yourself and all the aspects that you don't really think are good of yourself, right? It's having that balance of your shadow side and your ego and your conscious self and your unconscious self. It's having a balance in all that. This is like a big homework assignment. I can feel like the energy of some of you kind of getting a little overwhelmed. But with the Six of Swords card as well, it's like very much so like your life is about to like if you once you do this, it's going to like you're going to start seeing changes out in reflected in your external world. You're going to see things that kind of like start happening that maybe don't make 100% sense to you because it's like wait, I know I just changed my mindset about this, but I really haven't put any much action into it. But yet the opportunity is already presenting itself to me. It's that kind of like speed and mentality because though you have changed, but you have put a lot of action into changing your energy and changing the way that you think and actually giving to spirit. No, this is what belongs to me. This is what is mine. This is what I claim. And this is what is real. And because of that energy shift, which is a big energy shift and a very powerful energy shift, which takes a lot of internal work. So it's not so to say like you're gonna feel like it didn't take a lot of work for things to come, but give yourself credit because this what you're being called to do next is going to be very very powerful, and not a lot of people can do it. Yeah. Okay. I really hope this is making sense so far. Okay. Let's see. What does this next phase look like for you? Yeah. What does this next phase look like for Pisces? I guess I should have known with how majestic, like how just majestic that first card flew out, that Justice card. How it just gracefully floated. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what this next phase is going to look like for you, it's kind of almost be to like a bit of a hermit mode for you. And not a lot of people are going to understand what's going on in your life, and you're not really going to have the words to explain it either. It's not out of a lack of want or a lack of desire to explain it. It's just literally like it's something very difficult for you to explain. I'm even having difficulty explaining it. Um, but it's like you're very much in a workshop mode, and because you are changing and shifting that your energy and your mentality, you're very much going into a workshop mode. You are very much building upon yourself. You're very much trying to sharpen your tools in the shed. You are, and because of that, it's a weird, not a weird, it's just a very unique energy to be in, and it's a vibration that is not very universal. So because your vibration is changing onto that level of platform where you are becoming um kind of like the star card energy where you are becoming that kind of just person that is very much so like it's going to make you very dominant, but not in a way that's aggressive. It's just you're going to be very your energy is going to kind of turn into a phase where it's going to be a little bit forceful. It's going to be a little bit powerful. Like when you do walk in the room, people are going to feel you because of this energy shift that you're going through. And so because of that, you might notice people might kind of have a distance with you, or you might notice that you might even start creating distances with other people because their vibration just isn't on your level. And that's not going to last forever, right? This is just like your next phase. This is your next, step in your path, your next step on your vibrational path. So it's not going to last forever, but it's definitely going to create a little bit of change and maybe a little bit of friction with other people, especially if their vibration is significantly lower. But do not let that deter you. And I don't see it deterring you. I feel like you're still going to be very steadfast and still very determined. And like I said, your energy is going to be very. I wish it's dominant, but like I want to say a different word, and I just can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. Um, it's almost like very like queen energy. It's like very much so like I don't know if you guys have been watching House of Dragon, right? But it's like a Queen Rhaenyra, right? And it's like she takes the L's, but she's like it's like that energy she has is like her. She never falters. She never questions whether or not that throne is hers because in her mind it belongs to her. She's already claimed it. It's her reality. It's that type of energy. Like nothing's going to steer her away from making from continuing on to claim her reality. It's not even claimed. She already has claimed it. It's just very much so. It's just like besides all the drama of the show, right? It's just that mentality of like, no, this is mine. I belong here. This is, and then you have that energy that's going, and you have the energy that's very, very strong with it. So it's like nothing really is going to like. take it away from you in a sense. So whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you are claiming claiming or that belongs to you, it's something that's never going to leave you because of this energy that you're going through. Okay. What actions are needed for this next phase? What actions do Pisces need to make for this next phase? What actions are required? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. All right. You got the Devil card, the Seven of Cups, and Empress card. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So, okay, the actions needed. So, okay. Ooh, I see. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But I feel like some of you have had this journey where you kind of feel like you needed to heal a part as part of yourself that you found unsavory, and that could have been, something to do with anger or just something like a negative side of yourself that you did not like, that you kind of thought was ugly or just too much or just not conducive to what to what your path is going to, right? But it's saying, spirit is saying, like, you have to reconnect with that self and kind of almost tame that beast in a sense. So if it is anger, like if it is something that you had a problem with, either anger or like very obsessive with control, or or there was a workaholic, in you that just was very like, you took over your life. It's saying to kind of reconnect with that part of yourself, and not to, and like, if it's telling you like you are strong enough not to let it overtake you, but it wants you to very much meet it at an eye level and use it to help, use it as a benefit. So if it's anger, use that anger to fill yourself with this drive and ambition and energy. Turn that into energy. If it's the control, it's like turn that into what it is. Like if it is like if it is a business that you're trying to open, it's saying tap into that control freakness, and use it for your benefit. And it's like it's saying that you were not given any negative traits. You were not. Everything that you were given, everything that you were born with, has is something that will always work for your benefit if you know how to use it. And that's the actions that it's calling you to do, is to really look into yourself and try to figure out how to use all these different aspects of yourself. How do you use my sensitivity, and how do I use my compassion, but how do I use my laziness, or how do I use, like, it's, all these things that you either compliment yourself about or you talk down about yourself about, like, it's saying to combine all that and use it for your benefit in this next phase, to really dig deep and figure out, how do I make this work for myself, how do I make myself work for myself. Yeah, that was the sentence. Haha. Sometimes I say the right things. And then with this Empress card, it's very much, do not doubt yourself at all during this phase. You do not have the room to doubt yourself. You must continually have 110% faith in yourself and faith in what, um, I want to say dreams, but again, like, this is not dreams that are coming to fruition. This is really much your reality. So have 100% faith that that what is happening is happening. You know what I mean? Like, what you see in your mind, or what you feel in your heart, or what your gut is telling you, is all the right things. And what your eyes are seeing, it's all the right things. You have to have 100% faith and trust in yourself, and during this stage, because any little doubt, or any seed of doubt, or any little, like, criticism on yourself, it's going to kind of put you back to, like, it's going to unravel all this work that you're trying to make to come into your reality. Okay. What is the impact of this next phase? Come on, I thought we didn't have any secret, spirit. All right, okay. So you got the Three of Swords and the High Priestess. So the impact of this next phase, I feel like I said impact wrong, but we're gonna go with it. Um, the Three of Swords and the High Priestess card. It's okay. So half of it's showing, half of it's not. with this High Priestess card, it's very much giving me like, ha ha ha, you don't get to know that yet. But with the Three of Swords, okay, yeah, going back to your connections with people and how I said, people with lower vibrations, you're gonna feel like, um, you're gonna feel like, they're gonna feel like, sorry, they're gonna feel like that. You know, they're just, it's going to feel a little like, kind of like that. Like it's gonna rub the wrong way with some people, your vibration, and that's nothing your fault, and it's nothing on their fault either. It's just how shit works out, and but the impact of that. Okay, I see what it's doing. It's giving you a not reward, but it's giving you progress and also more homework. So because of this, people kind of maybe distancing themselves from you, or feeling a type of way about you, or even at one point maybe even saying something to you about or criticizing you. It's going to make you kind of have a little bit more of a guard up with people, and that's something eventually that's going to be addressed later in life. And it's going to be another homework assessment for you later in life, but it's not negative, right? Everything that's happening is happening for you and not to you. So these people that, that kind of have a little bit of conflict with what you're going through right now, it may hurt, or it may even just piss you off more than anything. I feel like more than anything, more than even hurt, it's going to piss you off. It's going to frustrate you, and it's going to make you be like, you know what, fuck you. Excuse my language, sorry. But and that's something that's going to have to be later addressed. So these people that kind of like leave or cause conflict, or just they have a bit, your relationship changes with them, it's not the end of it. That's not the end of the story, and that's not the end of your journey with that. So that's one of the impacts on this. And then the other impact of it is very much is not for me to know. It's very much so spirit is, but spirit is very much, it's the energy with that is very much playful. So it's not so much as like, oh, it's just forbidden knowledge. It's just more like that they're like, it's very playful. It's like that will take the fun out of it. If I tell you what's going to happen, that will take the fun out of it. Just do the homework that I'm giving you now, and trust that you're going to get a good grade and a good reward. And it's very, yeah, but it's very good energy though behind this card. If it wasn't good energy, I would still try to a little bit press on it just to get a little bit more of an energy on it. But this is very good. It's very like, I don't know how that was. It's very just recharging and refreshing. So the impact of this, you're going to have very good consequences for doing all this work, and very much so. I think it's hinting that whatever reality that you're trying to create, whatever reality that you're claiming, whatever you're saying that belongs to you, it's going to be very, very good for you. Okay. What is something that needs to be understood about this next phase? Okay. All right. Mm, I'll take that one. The other ones no. Okay. Oh wait, sorry. I did not sleep very well. My brain's a little, a little fragile. All right. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay. I wish I could make this up, but it's just, again, workshop. It's something that needs to be understood, is that you're like in the final stages of your workshop phase. Like this is, I wouldn't say it's gonna be your last hermit mode or your last kind of like, but and depending on where you are in life and how like what your age and where your path is. But this is definitely like the chapter of the book, your first, or no. I always feel like life is like a saga of books, right? You don't just have one book that you go through, you have multiple books and with multiple chapters within that book. So this is like the last few chapters of book, whatever number that you're on in life. Um, and so this is going to be the last hermit mode of that book. Not the last one of your life, but this out of this phase of life, yeah. Um, and what you're doing is very much you're changing into someone that's going to be a permanent change. It's going to be another growth moment. It's going to be, um, and it's very much it's going to be something that's very much you against you. Nothing and no one is going to prevent or hold you back from claiming and reaching what belongs to you except yourself. This is very much a battle that you have to fight with yourself. you don't have to worry about any karmic things or people having trying to sabotage you. The only enemy and opponent that's in this equation is you, and but you have very much have the power and the capability to overcome that and to really much so tame, like I said, tame those sides of yourself that you may not have been proud of or may not have thought beneficial to you or to your life or personality. Yeah, this next phase that you're going into is very much so like you have to really, really believe in yourself, really, really trust yourself because you have whatever you're creating, Pisces. Because I feel like some of you have this very, very, very elaborate, like you guys have had this dream since a kid that's very elaborate, and that may feel like, and it may have started feeling so out of touch or out of reach. And so recently you may have started like, you know what, wait, why am I still holding myself back from this? Why you might have started feeling a pull to reopen that door again or reopen that side of life that you may have given up on, or you may have just kind of like said, you know what, that's maybe too much for me, and it's not. Because the whatever, because if you're feeling that pull, that's definitely something you have to go towards to reach. But yeah, that's all I have for your reading for today. Leave comments down below and let me know how you resonate. It helps you better connect to your energy. Feel free to like and subscribe. I also do personal readings and I left the link down below. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed, that you resonated, or that you were able to find some message that was helpful for you in this reading. As always, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in next week's reading. All right, see you guys later. Bye.